Hey there, folks. It's the E-Man here, and as I said, we're going to be looking at. I was going to try to look at Castlevania Symphony tonight. Some people might say, "Why don't I wait till October to do such a game?" But I say to that, it's well, we've got we got a little bit of August left. It's getting into that fall time of year. I'd like to try to start thinking towards that goal. So, we're playing Castlevania Symphony Night. I'm running this off of Launchbox because I guess there's no other way to play Symphony of the Night like completely on the PC. There is a PS4 game collection that was released that's Rondo of Blood and Sympathy of the Night. But of course, there's not a PC version of that for whatever reason. So, playing it here on the emulator. Now, hopefully, we're not going to have any problems, but you never know. Alright, well, let's get started. We've got, like, the events of Rondo of Blood happening. We've got that has to happen. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to try to be, try not to have any ongoing commentary and just kind of just play the game. And I'll say something towards the end. You know, I'll pause it and we'll quickly look at it and I'll discuss it. Just going to play. Well, I want to play completely through this game. So we're just going to see how well it goes. I've played this game a lot, so I know where just about everything is. So go rather fast. Let's see. Might be a full playthrough, or I might decide not to. But let's go then, folks. All right, here we go.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves!
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you!
Alright, yeah, just a sec here. Yep. If I had been able to defeat Dracula before Maria came and resurrected me, then that probably I would have been better stats when I'm playing as Alucard, but oh yeah, in the redone one they have a voice actor reading this, but yes, I'll start reading this then here. Let's see. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire who was succeeded, finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires, who'd been brought back from the grave with a dark priest shaft. I can dig it. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll get this started up and I'll be reading it. However, one night, 4 years later, under the glare of the full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. No idea where to begin the search. Excuse me. Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once in a century, suddenly materialized out of the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont in order to battle his immortal father, Count Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the Lord of the First Bloodline, and submerged her powers, entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. Now he's awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. Time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in an ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you. No man can say shall emerge victorious. So now we're going to take over Alucard, so here we go. Yeah, sorry about the loud noise there. Yeah, you can play around the loading screen with the It's our buddy Alucard. Here he comes. Well, the buttons are a little weird, but yeah, the buttons are weird.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again. What?
Yeah, we pretty much have been, we were just Metroidized by death. Yeah, it's a Metroid issue where you get all of the powerful stuff to you. Well, here we go. Thus begins the game.
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again, if you live that long. Farewell.
Hey there, folks. I guess that's where we're going to end it here. We're at the 30-minute mark here, so I thought that's a good place to stop. I think I will be continuing to play this. I kind of enjoy playing this, and I'm very comfortable playing this, as you can tell. I'm glad, excuse me, I'm glad I'm not doing a no-hit run, because that boss, I just happened to get hit because I forgot to hit the shield button. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this game. This is, of course, the classic PlayStation version, so nothing's been changed. This is the version I remember playing. Yep, cheesy voice acting and all, and we even have the original Robert Belgrade as the voice of Alucard, which he's the voice of Alucard as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Yeah, as I said, I'm playing this on Launchbox. I think I'm using, I'm using RetroArch, I believe, to play this. I had to go through a whole bunch of things as I had to update Launchbox, but I got that all taken care of. Now everything runs great. So now I've figured out how we can do games off of here, which is cool because there's so many games that I can show off on the setup. Yeah, you like the cool border background there? Reminds me that this is PlayStation. Well, anyway, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to leave any comments. I know a lot of you probably really love this game. I love this game. This is like a timeless game. This was made to be 2D in an era when everyone wanted to go to 3D, but this game still looks great, and those older 3D games look terrible. So, yeah, this is really a really great game. I have played the Saturn version. Yeah, I played the translated Saturn version, so I'm aware of the differences. And we'll talk about that, the differences, at some point. But anyway, I'll see you guys later then. I'll see you guys in the next video then. Catch you guys later. Bye.